For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Team Road to Glory after a heated end to the previous episode, shall we say, with a couple of rather frustrating performances from myself and a little bit of rage. We're hoping to bounce back today. I've made a couple of changes to the Serie A side. As you can see, we've got Mattia Perin now in goal rather than Joe Hart, and I've brought in Patrice Evra at left back. Can't really improve at centre-back unless I get someone like Barzagli or Bonucci. Don't have the coins. Right-back, not going to get any better than Florenzi unless you go for an inform. In the midfield, can't really improve unless you get Hamsik or Pjanic, and they're currently out of my price range. Winger-wise, there aren't really that many wingers that are infinitely better than what we've already got. And striker-wise, the only improvements really would be Higuain or Dybala, out of price range. So, as such, sticking with the side that we've got other than those two changes, we are close to being able to afford a Pjanic or a Hamsik. So hopefully we should be able to do that in today's episode. I'm going to try and get myself promoted out of Division 7. We're in 7, aren't we? I'm going to try and get myself promoted out of Division 7 and into Division 6. And hopefully, with the prize money we'll get for doing so, we should be able to bring in one of those two players. If not both, perhaps, because we've still got the 1,000 coin boost per game on as well. And we'll get 5,000 coins for the championship, 4,000 for promotion, and we need 10 points to guarantee the title. So if I can win 4 games today, then that will be the title. If we can get 7 points, so 2 wins and a draw, then we should be able, well, we will be able to guarantee at least promotion and then go for the title in the next episode. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll play at least 4 games today. So we're going to jump in and we're going to play with the Italian side, or Serie A side first, because of course the Bundesliga team is needing some fitness. So we will rest them on the bench, and fingers crossed this time we can come away with 4 victories, or just less rage than there was last time. Coming up against the Bundesliga team, Douglas Costa on the left, Müller at striker, Inform Müller on the right. Bellarabi at centre mid, which is a strange decision. The defence is pretty, well, it's not pretty similar to mine. It's got the same 2 players on the right hand side and goalkeeper, and then he's got Naldo and Schmelzer on the rest of the defensive line. And if you're going to play, it's strange to have a centre mid, a CDM and a cam, or no, a right mid, a CDM and a cam, all in centre mid positions. I mean, surely you just change formation, unless he's more comfortable with this particular formation, in which case, fair play. But he's run straight off the pitch with it after 50 seconds, so I'm not sure what this guy's going to be like. Right, to Mertens. Lovely turn to get past Peace check. I'll look for the cross for Jovetic. That's not Jovetic, that's Valero. Can he win the second header? Try and get it back to a teammate. He's done well to get it to Florenzi. We'll work that in there to Parolo. Takes a touch, can't get past Socrates. But Florenzi could look for Parolo again. And he's past Naldo. Parolo in the box. Parolo! Great save by Farman. Yeah, Farman is an extremely good goalkeeper, and we know that from the previous episode. Obviously, we've been using him as well, which helps, but he thoroughly destroyed me in a previous episode, and I could not score against him. That's nicely done by Florenzi again, who seems to be involved in everything that goes forward here. Dries Mertens past the defender, and if someone could pull off the back, oh, it's Florenzi, it's Jovetic, it's 1-0. Slightly lucky with how it came about. The pullback was meant for Jovetic, it went to Florenzi, and somehow made it past the defender. Was it Naldo? It wasn't Naldo, it was Luis Castaro, but Jovetic finishes well, 1-0. Douglas Costa will give that straight to Manolas. Will come away on the counter, I think. Try and play that through there to Adair, and then look for Dries Mertens over the top and in behind, and he's done brilliantly. Poke this to Jovetic before he runs offside, and Stefan Jovetic will make it 2-0. His second of the game, my second of the game. We have a little bit of breathing room now, 7 minutes before half-time. Parolo in there to Adair. Back to Parolo. Poke that through there for Mertens. Is there enough weight on it? There is. Pull it across. Jovetic, 3. His third, my third. 3-0 at half-time. And is that a rage quit? He's paused it immediately. See you later. 3 points for me. 10 out of 10 overall rating for Jovetic. A hat-trick as well. And we will push further forward. That is 10 points. We need 4 more for promotion. 7 more for the title. Right then, opponent number 2. 5 at the back. Sweaty, very pacey Premier League team. Nkudu, Callum Wilson and Leroy Sané up top with Idrissa Gana Gueye and I don't know who that French central midfielder is for Watford, I apologise. Van Aanholt, Papi Djilaboji, Gabriel John Stones and I don't know who the right back is from Watford either, to be honest. And then Pantilimon in goal. Tall, not overly filled with quality, but... Oh wow, is he just goes sprint from kickoff as well? He's got 5 at the back with 3 ridiculously... Oh, it's Doucouré, the centre-back. All right. 3 ridiculously fast players up top, and it appears he just wants to try and sprint through me. Adair, turn, get it to Jovetic, or not. Nice tackle by Adair. Go to Jovetic, and they're around the corner to Adair again, and this surely will be 1-0. A tidy finish into the bottom corner from Adair there. Really nice football. I'm gonna need to play those little 1-2s, that quick-fire passing, because if I take my time, there's just going to be so many defenders back there, I won't find a way through. Thankfully, we found the first way through, and we are 1-0 up after 25 minutes. Stats at half-time, 7 shots to me, 2 to him, 60-40 in possession. I need to try and get a little bit more clinical with my finishing if we want to see this guy off, because he just keeps playing through balls to his strikers, and at some point, one's going to find its way through, and I'm going to miss the through ball or not be able to get there for the interception. So I need to get myself a little bit of breathing room, as we did in the last game, although the breathing room came rather quickly in the last game with 2 goals towards the end of the first half. Valero through there to Jovetic, waiting for the runners. Here's Parolo. I'm going to try and cut back inside to work some more space, and the shot is well blocked. Right, decent start, but that's what I've been encountering for the majority of the game so far. Work a good opportunity, shot blocked. Koulibaly's header is, I thought, looping in, but it's gone wide for a goal kick. There's the through ball. Florenzi was in the left wing position for some reason. Wait for the through ball. There it is. Gabriel. Why is he striker there? Never mind, it's dropped to Sané. 1-1. The only reason he was able to play that through ball is because, for some reason, which is unbeknownst to me, Florenzi was at left wing. Why is my right back at left wing? Thought I'd gotten the block in there, but it rebounded straight to Sané. Fair play. Right, I think I'm going to change my tactics. Fullbacks, stay back whilst attacking, if you don't mind. Up wide there to Cuadrado, who's done brilliantly, and Cuadrado in the box here. Cuadrado, pull it back, Jovetic, oh, Borja Valero, yes, 2-1, immediately back in front, thankfully. Nice footwork from Cuadrado to get down to the byline, pulled it back, good save initially, but it dropped to Borja Valero. Time for me to get a little bit of luck. Worked the opportunity well though. Would have been nice if Jovetic could have finished that, and if, in actual fact, Pantilimon dived past the ball there as Valero just hit it straight at to where he was diving to, but because he's so long, he got a really good jump and actually dived past the ball. Keeps over-committing with defenders, so these little 1-2s are really working quite nicely. Oh, Adair into Jovetic. I'll just let the ball run. Stefan Jovetic. 3-1. That should be 3 points now. We've got that little bit of breathing room I was after. Unfortunately, it didn't come at 2-0. We've had to wait till 3-1. But after he scored in the 54th, we've now scored another 2 by the 64th. So theoretically, hopefully at least, this game is now done and dusted. We may even be able to make it 4-1 here. Oh, and have. Again, teeny bit of luck there. Frustrating for him, I'm sure. And if it was me, I'd be going absolutely jeffing mental. But, I mean, he has only got Pantilimon in goal. You've got to expect the odd mistake from a goalkeeper that isn't that highly rated. So, occasionally, things go my way. Occasionally, things go against me. And in this one, things are going my way. Adair forward to Jovetic, cross there to Cuadrado, poke that for Borja Valero, and he could sweep this home for 5 and has done. Thumping finish actually, very well put away. 5-1 in the 88th minute. There's the final whistle, a convincing victory here. Thought for a moment at the start of the second half when he scored that it was going to be a little bit awkward, but no, we were able to see it out in the end. I was more clinical in the second half than I had been in the first. And in fact, oh wow, no, okay, 24 shots, 15 on target, 5 goals. Yeah, back at my best, I think, for that game. Now, it was in the last episode that it was at this point that my fortunes changed. I won my 2 games with the Serie A side, then drew 1 and lost 1 with the Bundesliga team. So I'm hoping to be better with the Bundesliga team this time around. Now, the situation with the Bundesliga team is quite similar to the Serie A one. We can't really improve in any position without getting players that are a big jump more expensive. I'll quickly swap my manager just to ensure that we have the right one. Where is Gus Poyet? There he is. But a centre-back can't really improve unless I get Hummels or Boateng. Can't afford either. Neuer is the obvious upgrade from Farman. I mean, I could go to Leno, but Farman's good enough. Right back, Piszczek is the best. Left back, Ricardo Rodriguez is second best behind Alaba, but I can't afford Alaba. In the midfield, again, it's players like Vidal that I can't afford that would be improvements in what we've already got. And up top, players like Royce or Thomas Muller or Lewandowski or Robben are the upgrades. Douglas Costa is probably the next standout that I could put on the left-hand side of midfield. But Conor Plianka has been good enough for me. 5 assists in 10 games, and I'm not sure how much Douglas Costa is. So actually, let's have a quick look, shall we? See how much Douglas Costa is, because I think I'd like to improve the midfield in the Serie A side first with Pjanic and or Hamsik. Obviously, Nangolan would be great, but haven't got enough money for Nangolan. How much is Douglas Costa? He is only about 6,000 coins, if not perhaps a little bit less. So I could afford a Douglas Costa. You'll have to let me know in the comment section down below. Shall I replace Conor Plianka with Douglas Costa? Or shall we continue to improve the Serie A side with improvements like Barzali and the midfielders we mentioned, Pjanic and Hamsik, and then just stick with Conor Plianka because he's effective enough? It's up to you. You'll have to let me know. Right, Premier League team. Well, actually, take that back. Almost a full Liverpool team, apart from Mogbonna, Kouyaté, Walker, and yay, Butland. Love playing against Butland. Can't wait for this one. Go inside here to Draxler. Can we get in the box? Well, we have gotten in the box, but can I find a teammate? That's the question. There's Goetze. There's 1-0. Well, it was the obvious thing to do there, really, because I was never going to outmuscle the defender with Draxler, so I had to pull it back rather than trying to turn, and Goetze has just buried it in the bottom corner. 1-0 after 8 minutes. Nice tackle by Gonzalo Castro. Good footwork from Thiago, and good save by Butland. Goetze tries to pull that back. Bellarabi, finish it. Oh, somehow squeezed it through Butland. Don't know whether that took a deflection off someone in front of him, because normally Butland wouldn't make a mistake like that. He'd pull off some ridiculous reaction save. Now, did it take a deflection off someone? No, that's genuinely just a Jack Butland mistake. That is the rarest thing on FIFA 17, a mistake from Jack Butland. I'll go Goetze. Gonzalo Castro to Goetze again. Pull that inside. Draxler, please finish this one. Thank you, Julian. 3-0 in the 60th minute. Game over already, I think. He still hasn't had a shot on goal at all. And I think this might be the rage quit. Is it going to be 2 out of 3 rage quits? Yes, it is. Another 3 points. That's promotion guaranteed. Now we have 1 game left, or potentially 2, because it's been 2 rage quits. Well, we have 3 games left in the season, but I need a single point from the next game to guarantee the Division 7 title. Our next opponent, it said Serie A was his squad name, and indeed, it's Serie A. Evra Koulibaly, Inform Tonelli, Bruno Perez, Joe Hart in goal, Medel, Asamoah, Alan, Bacca, Cuadrado, Mertens. So 1, 2, 3, 4 players that we have in our Serie A side. One that we used to have as well in Joe Hart. So technically, perhaps you could say 5 players from our Serie A side. And we'll see how we get on. Sons of Pitches. Why would you... I tried to throw that to the man that was short or closer to the goalkeeper of the two, and it made him run away, and the man that was further away try and run through an opposition man to get to the ball. It's been an infuriating game so far. Nothing really seeming to go my way. I'm going to try and square this across the Draxler, though. We could and have taken a 1-0 lead. As soon as I start to vocalise my frustrations, we actually score a goal and go 1-0 up. It's a great hit from Draxler. Just cut across it. Weird technique, but, I mean, it worked, so I'm not going to complain too much. 1-0 to What the Fut. Son of Pitches down 1-0 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Thiago. Draxler. No, it's not Draxler, that was Goetze. Oh, Goetze's in here, and I'll go that way because the defender's gone, and he nearly wiped out his own man, and we've made it 2. 2 quick-fire goals at the end of the first half are going to give us a little bit of breathing room. That seems to be the theme so far today, because my defending hasn't been that good, in all honesty. The frustrating thing in this game, I'm not sure whether I mentioned it earlier, I may have done, is that the referee is also wearing blue. So I'm actually finding it quite hard to defend against what feels like 12 men at times, but never mind, we've got ourselves a 2-0 lead and we are in front, and that's all that matters. We only need a single point from this, of course, and that will be the Division 7 title, and that's half-time. Goetze out to Bellarabi. I'm going to cut this back to Goetze and hope that Draxler makes a run, which he has done, but it's not the best of runs. We'll get it quickly across there to Conor Plianka. There's a third. catching him on the counter-attack and able to finish the game off. That should be game over now, I would have thought. I'd like to think, anyway. 3-0 with half an hour to go. Although stranger things have happened, especially when I'm in control. Castro to Thiago. Gertz will go back to Castro. That's a foul. Koulibaly absolutely swipes at him there. This could be a red card. It was from behind, and Gertz would have been in for a clear goal-scoring opportunity, and the referee's going to his chest pocket. So it's going to be a free kick. Konoplyanka will take said free kick. Konoplyanka will score said free kick emphatically, burying it in the top corner. 4-0. That's a good ball in. Socrates heads away. Gertz gets there. I keep thinking that the referee is one of his players, though, and it's really weirding me out. Bellarabi on the counter-attack. It's typical, isn't it? I mentioned at the beginning of this game, do I sell Konoplyanka and get Douglas Costa? And he's in here to maybe get a hat-trick. I think we might be holding on to Yevgen Konoplyanka. Let's spend the money on the Serie A side, shall we? 5-0 up now with just under 20 minutes to go. Oh, that's a nice delivery. Backer. He started off the game trying to do that and was not very successful, but that was decent. I read the pullback and I read the cross. There was nothing I could do against it to stop it. 5-1 here. We're not going to get our clean sheet bonus, unfortunately, but we are going to get quite a nice, tidy sum of coins from this game, because this will guarantee the Division 7 title, which means that we will have just over 20,000 coins, I think, to improve the Serie A side. We may even be able to get Pjanic and Hamsik in one go. Konoplyanka with 3 goals and a 10 out of 10 rating. Absolutely typical. And yeah, we get 6,500 coins from that. We win Division 7 up into Division 6. Things are going well so far. I had a little bit of an iffy episode last time, but back to my absolute best in this one. Emphatically so. So many goals and good performances to boot as well. We have 22,500 coins now to decide what to do with only 2 games remaining in the coin boost. Now, this upcoming weekend is the last weekend in January of the Weekend League. So I'm going to try and qualify on my main account to do the experiment of, comparison, should I say, really, of my RTG account average, where I went 11 and 11, to my main account where I've got an incredible team. So I want to try and do that this weekend. And then for February, I'm going to try my absolute best to play as much Weekend League as I possibly can throughout the entire month of February, so that we get some decent monthly rewards at the end of the month as we head into March. I'm going to try and dedicate as much time as possible to FUT Champions in the month of February. Whether that works or not, we'll have to wait and see. But things have gone very, very well for us today. 22,500 coins. I'm thinking Hamsik and Pjanic. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Pretty sure I'm going to hold on to Konoplyanka now, though, to be completely honest, after that performance. But for now, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.